this certified mechanic worked on. You know what made this all possible? This hat right here. If you want to become a professional mechanic, you need a Price Customs hat because we are YouTube certified. So make sure you go to pricecustoms.com and get you one today.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. We're excited because we went ahead and bit the bullet, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
We did. We went ahead and ordered a Scott Drake direct bolt-in replacement for the
5.0 swap.
For the 5.0 swap in a 66 Mustang. We just went ahead. You know, we want that car running and not overheating.
So we spent the money.
So we spent the money, guys. We'll tell you if it's worth it or not. But look at some of these welds. I mean,
it looks good.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah,
look
Scott
at that.
Drake.
Scott Drake. This is Scott. If you notice, if you watch our videos back, everything that we have put on this Mustang has been Scott Drake.
That is true.
Everything.
Almost every
performance part we've bought has been Scott Drake.
Scott Drake motor mounts.
Look, guys, we'll go over this a little bit later in the video, maybe, of what all we have put into this Mustang. Because if you just now started watching us, you might not know. Do you notice something different about me?
I like that hat you're wearing.
Yeah, isn't that sharp, man? Look at that, guys. Guys, you can get it out. You can get these on our website, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. Pricecustoms.com. Don't forget it. Get a shirt, get a hat, get a decal. Hey, just get whatever you want. Get it all. But we got the stuff today. So we got the Scott Drake
Radiator.
and now it has the transmission coolant lines you can go in it, but we're not doing that right off the bat because we have the cooler on the front. So,
yeah, so
we'll do that later when we want to tackle into that. But so we're just going to plug these right now, just to keep things out of it. We got our cap.
Yep.
We got the hardware to remount that fan,
which is expensive.
Yeah, this is outrageous.
$34.
$34, but thank God we have an account with
O'Reilly's
because it ended up being like 17.
Yeah,
but so we're going to use this tape, this real good stuff right here, to put these on, and then I guess we'll go down here and start draining the Mustang, and hopefully we can get this put in, and hopefully it worked.
I know, I'm super
because
excited.
It's a lot of money, but it's going to look good. The aluminum.
It's gonna.
You think it's going to look good?
And I'm super excited to get back on the Mustang.
Yeah, I mean, we love this Mustang. The Mustang's basically complete. There's a few, you know how projects are. There's always little bitty things to do. This was one thing. This was a major thing we needed to do.
And a final paint job, but that'll be later on.
Yeah, because that's expensive. The paint, no, I don't know. We found a deal on that paint, but we're going to do it again because I'm getting better. Every time I do it, I get better and better and better.
So by the end of it, the Mustang will have a great paint job.
Yeah, when we're done. That might have 10 paint jobs on it, but it'll be good one day. But guys, tell us what you think about these radiators. Have you ever used a Scott Drake Radiator? Let us know. Comment down below. So let's get this stuff. Let's get down to the Mustang.
Well, first let's put those on and then get down there.
Yeah, we'll put them on up here because it's kind of starting to rain a little bit. We're just going to push the Mustang out enough because we got a cover over it enough to do this. So let's get to work. What are you doing there, buddy?
Getting this taped up so we can put on the radiator.
I like Hunter doing that because I just don't have the patience to Hunter.
No, but you were very impatient.
That is just pretty to me. I would love to get where I can weld like that.
I'd love to get where we can hook the transmission up.
Yeah, to this?
Yeah.
You think that would... Whoa, what a catch. I caught that on camera, I think.
Did you really?
Dude, that was pretty good, Hunter.
I was surprised I caught it, to be honest.
Yeah, so what are you using? Just a ratcheting wrench?
Yeah, gear wrench.
I thought you'd use your little SK Crescent.
This is a lot quicker if I can get it started.
You might want to get it started by finger, then do it. Well, you got it. Yeah, that makes a big difference right there. So we're going to button this thing up here. We're not going to take this cardboard off until we get down there.
We don't want to damage all the fins on it.
Yeah, and we're going to set it down in case, you know, someone breaks everything, knocks it over. You don't want that to happen. So yeah, that looks like that will plug it off pretty good.
And if it won't, we'll fix it then.
If it won't, you know, we'll try. But we'll put a little water in it before we fill it up with coolant.
Oh, definitely.
Just make sure there's no leaks because, you know, coolant's not cheap.
It is not, and I don't feel like buying more of it.
We have it though. So we're gonna get this one on, and then we're gonna get down there.
So let's get to it. got the Mustang pulled out a little bit. We're still underneath the covering in case it starts raining.
Yeah, just in case.
But this thing looks good. I still love this thing.
Yeah, I think we got a little timing issue because that thing, I think, worked its way loose.
So I'm trying to get these little fins off.
Yeah, they just screwed on. I wished I knew that before we
spent the money to buy a new one, but hey.
But hey, why not put new? Man, that's gonna look cool with the aluminum radiator in there. Don't you think?
Oh yeah, that's gonna look real good.
You know what we could do?
What?
If something's wrong with that Ford one, if it leaks, we could try to use this one in it just to get it moved around.
I mean, yeah, because we need to move it.
Yeah. Well, let me help Hunter get these out, and then we'll get back to work. You're about to get it, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm on the last one. There we go.
There's the fan. We could just lay it on top of the motor, probably, if there's enough wire.
Oh, it's wire tied.
Man, we zip tied everything, didn't we?
This looks like it's tied with one of those bread things.
It might be, you know. You know, Crazy Dave sometimes.
Look at that. Yeah, that's a metal one. But
yeah, it's a metal one. But there's that. We can just lay it over here.
Is it not sit right there?
Dude, that's a big fan.
Let's turn it where it won't fall off there.
That's a decent fan, ain't it?
Yeah. So now we just got to get these 4 bolts off. Well, of course, the hoses. We need to drain the system.
Yeah, we need to drain it. So let's get a drain pan and get to work.
Here's the drain plug.
And we'll get the drain in that thing.
Yep. And I think this one has where you can hook up the transmission cooler as well.
Then why in the world?
Why do they have this little dinky trans cooler up front?
Maybe this one was not as good.
Maybe. We'll see.
All right, we're going to reach down here and see if we can get this thing to drain. It's usually pretty easy.
Yeah, it's draining. Let's get that back. Yeah, there you go.
Make sure we got a drain. Something to catch.
Was there any coolant in that?
Very little. See, a little bit.
It looks like just a lot of water.
It was mostly water because we didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We put a little bit of coolant in it. Very little.
Now it's gonna be all coolant.
Let's open this thing up. There we go.
Yeah, it gives a little more flow to it.
We could have just used that cap, but we might use this radiator on the
Ford.
On the Ford F1 until we get a new one for it. We're going to do aluminum on it also. I think.
We probably do aluminum on all of them. Just looks good.
I mean, it looks good and it keeps it cooler. They say. I don't know.
Hey.
Because if you've seen the radiator on that F1,
it's bad.
It's bad, guys.
So we're gonna have to let this drain and then.
It won't drain. We're gonna lose a lot right down here, but we'll move that over.
Yeah, we'll move it over before we pull the hose.
Yeah.
You just let it drip out.
We're just trying to get it down past this point real quick, which is getting there. So you don't want to sit here and watch water drain, do you?
Nope. We got the hose clamp loosened up. I'm gonna try to do this without getting it all over me. We'll see.
It's on there good now.
Yeah, it's on there. Okay, here we go.
Man, that's one thing good about the flexi hoses, which a lot of people despise.
Morski hates them.
Yeah, Morski, we're sorry, but
hey, that's some nasty.
Hold on for this noise.
Some nasty, rusty looking stuff.
Is it?
Yeah.
Let's get down here and see.
It's like some brown water.
This radiator might not be any count. You know?
Look at that. I need to flush out the
because if you look,
it's kind of.
If you look down there, look at that. It might be like almost clogged up. We should run something through that oh yeah, to clean that. So let's get that lower one off and then get to it.
Yep.
That one's a little harder to get to, or what?
It's not too bad.
One thing about it, it's really roomy.
What?
The engine. We're dropping water on the ground over there. You need to share the container.
Well, it's just water. It's not.
That's one thing good about it. At least it's just water, right? Yeah. You could just do that, yeah.
Does that catch it?
A little bit more. Like push over here. A little more. Like pull it. You see what it's got to do. There you go, right there. Perfect. We got to be good to the environment.
Even though it's just water, really. All in this one. Oh, Lordy, this one's on there.
You want me to do it? Or you got it?
I can get it. I need to loosen up here more.
Yeah, loosen it up. You know, I did tighten that thing down thinking
now it should be.
It really needs to be on there. You know what we might need to do? Maybe run a water hose through that block.
You're gonna have to get that off there. I can't.
All right, I'll try anyways. You know I don't have that much more strength than you. Oh my goodness, who put that on there?
It's pretty tight.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
You gonna get it?
I don't know. I'm picking a car up.
I know it's really on there.
I might have to go get a bar. Like, no joke. Because this thing, someone put.
The other one, the seal broke pretty easy.
Yeah. This one's not going to be so easy. Hey, didn't we buy some?
No, we don't.
They're not big enough?
No.
I'm going to go get a bar, though. I'll be right back. All right, I got 3 options. We're going to start off with this one, okay? See if it comes off. But I got to be very careful down here.
Try to use your other hand to pull it while you're prying.
Yep. Dang, that thing is on there, son.
It's going, there it is.
Man, I'm not going to get to use my other options. We'll show them here in a minute what they are, though. Oh, look at that, dude.
I know, it's so brown, like rusty. That's not good.
Dude, it's inside. See how the block's not so bad. But coming out of the radiator?
It ain't bad coming out of the block?
No. It's clear, more clear.
Yeah, it is more clear.
And then in here, though,
it's like brown. Yeah. This radiator is probably bad.
yeah. So it's good that we're doing this. See, I had option number 1. And if it didn't work, I had option number 2. But if that didn't work,
option number 3.
I had option number 3.
That's a big one.
I was gonna make sure I got it off here, so I'll put these over here.
So let's start taking the radiator bolts off and get this thing off.
Yeah. All right, guys. While Hunter's doing that, I might run to the house and grab a water hose because I don't think Don has one here, does he?
Well, just wait a minute and we'll get it.
And then we could flush it through the system.
This is a very tight area in here.
Yeah, I wish you could see how tight. Well, you can kind of.
I have to put an extension on it because it's too short if not. But
yeah. And it'll cut your hands up. Just everything's in the way. Everything's tight, but in here, everything's pretty loose except for like
the distance
if you wanted to put like headers on there.
The distance between the radiator and the fan's like.
Yeah, it's not too bad. But like right in here is like really nice. Of course, the battery wasn't in it. But man, this is what hot rodding's all about.
This car, we'll talk about it in a minute of how much has been changed on it.
Yeah, you guys, if you've seen us from the beginning,
you know. But if you haven't, you'll see all we changed.
Because we need to get some
cutters
and cut that real quick. So I'm gonna grab them while Hunter's doing this, and then I'll get back with you in a second. How's it coming, Hunter?
It's coming. It's just
we need to cut these. Yes, zip tie here. Zip ties, you know it's a hot rod when you have zip ties on it.
Hey, that's how you hold stuff on there good.
And then what is that on with? That's on the by bolt.
A flathead screw. I don't know.
Flathead?
Yeah, it's weird.
Look at the rest coming out of the. Look, the water back here and back coming out of the block is clear. Out of the radiator, brown.
That just shows this radiator needed flushed out.
Well, you gotta think this radiator's from 1966.
That is true.
So I might be able to get it flushed and it'd be all right.
But we needed the swap one anyways.
Yeah, I mean, but it might work good for that. But one thing about that Ford is everything's on this side,
so,
you know. But we might be able to get a hose maybe to, I don't know. We'll have to see. But if not, we'll just order another radiator for the Ford.
You know, this radiator's quick release. You know why? It only had 3 out of the 4 bolts with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I do remember it was missing.
Oh yeah, well we shouldn't say that.
Hey,
we're straight up.
Yeah.
We're straight up. We don't hide our stuff. Like, have you seen this paint job? How beautiful it is. Look at this. Hold on. We got to get this off. Let me get back with you. I'm gonna have to help him real quick. Hey, one thing cool is having this set here, this cobalt set. You could just everything that you might need. Isn't it pretty cool?
Yeah, it is.
How many pieces is this one?
I don't remember. Oh, here it is. Here's the correct one.
But you can, it has everything. So you don't have to go up to the garage 50,000 times. You just carry that down here. And that's the reason we got that, wasn't it?
Yep. It worked
so make
perfectly.
sure you do not drop that screw. If not, we'll have to get the magnet out, won't we?
Yeah.
Because your papa don't want a flat.
Well, it's a flat tip screw. But
oh,
still.
it is? Where did the flathead come? Was that originally on this thing?
I don't know. It has a nut on one side, so we're going to have to get something to hold it. I decided the quicker option was just to pull this out of its little holder.
But we're going to put it in the fins like it's supposed to on this one, aren't we?
Yeah. Oh, this thing still has some... It's heavy. It's
yeah.
got some stuff in it.
How heavy is that?
I mean, not super,
that looks weird.
Heavy.
Without the radiator.
Oh, there's the bolt.
We dropped one and we knew we did somewhere, didn't we?
Yeah.
So guys, look at that. Now I think I would love to go get the water hose. Do you think?
I don't care.
Probably
might. Not. I mean, we can do it later.
I mean, because we see, look, you can see it dripping right there. That's clear.
It's clear out of the block.
But out of the radiator, it was horrible. And you can stick your finger in that radiator. What does it look like in there?
It's like a stainish color, but that fluid, I mean, was going through it.
Yeah, that's not bad.
There's a little kink in there.
You can't judge the kink.
Hey, that's what flexi hose is for. If you can't find the right radiator hose, flexi
You know,
hose.
we looked everywhere, didn't we?
I mean, we could order it on Summit. We just couldn't find it local.
Yeah, we always try to find things local.
Just
but
to
a
get it
swap is harder.
It's hard.
Yeah,
especially when you don't know what car this engine came out of.
We have no clue what that motor come out of. We try to look up the numbers, but it never was clear.
So we'll have to try to find it again.
Yeah, but right now we're just going to use the flex hose.
Yes.
So let's get this thing put in. Hunter, that thing is not a hammer.
Oh, this little ratchet? It works as one.
Hey, but I thought I'd bring these out because if not, I'd feel like that's such a waste. But we're going to have to, you're going to have to do a little crimping on this one.
Yeah.
Because it's a little loose. Use those little things. Then I won't feel bad like I wasted my money. There you go. Did that do it?
Yeah, it's working.
Those little things can be handy, I guess. See if that done it, Hunter.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot better, ain't it?
It's better, but not perfect.
We'll just have to hold it
We'll
there.
have to hold that one.
All right, come over here and get this off because that one was such a pain. Let's see if those things are what they're cracked up to be.
This one's really rusted on here, it feels like.
All right, let me do it if you want me to. Oh, you got it. Keep doing that. You got it.
Yep, here it is.
There you go.
There we go.
Those
See,
things are worth their
close.
money. So was it worth their money?
Definitely.
Hunter will say that because he loves those little things.
We'll get this put on here and then...
Hold on, I want you to show them what you was using as a hammer. Okay. Do you think he would do that with his snap-on ones?
No.
No, he'd have me go up here and get a hammer.
There we go.
There we go. Let's get this thing put in.
Let's do it. Here we go. Let's get this thing put in here. That about cut me on my hand.
You gotta be careful, man.
This radiator hose is in the way.
Easy, easy. Let me grab it. Hold on. Hold on. There we go.
Okay.
Does it look like a Drake boat up?
Yeah, it will.
Oh wow, that's insane. That looks way better, don't it?
Oh yeah, it definitely does.
Don't the boat go through this way? Through the front?
Yeah, you know that one clip at the hole.
Oh yeah. Let me get over here where I can film better. Yeah, he's got to kind of hold this clip because, oh man, that looks so much better.
This clip might go on last.
Here, let me hold it while you do it.
Well, I can't get my hand back in there.
Okay.
So let's do this one first.
It's tight little area.
He helped hold that side of the radiator.
Tight little area.
Go back towards you.
You got it started? Just get it started and start the other one real quick.
Where's my ratchet?
It's that laying down there. See, that's what's cool about that little set. Just have your stuff ready, right?
Mm-hmm.
I hope this fixes this problem. If not, the next thing, guys, would be, what would we do next? Thermostat?
Thermostat, then probably water pump.
And flush the whole system. Right?
Yeah. So we're gonna try and get this thing hooked in.
Let's see if he can get that down in there.
Ow.
Oh, sorry, buddy. I kick you.
Yeah.
I can't see. This shirt right here makes him a certified mechanic. What I need to do? Oh! He's throwing stuff around over here. Well, you know how it goes with old cars. Sometimes you got to, there's like a, I guess a bend. So he must have hit something or something. I don't know.
That's some thick steel too.
Yeah, but you know what? That's what tools, these kind of tools are made for.
We need to weld that back up later on.
Yeah, I mean, it's not structural, really.
I mean, kind of.
But look, we'll get it out of the way. That's why I wasn't allowing it to go down. Then we'll use the persuader a little bit. Is this the worst spot that we found so far?
Yeah.
On the Mustang?
Might be easier if you get over here and swing.
Yeah, maybe. Dude, that's body. That you could never tell that even happened.
I know, it looks good now.
Body work, man. These new body hammers
are great.
Are amazing. So we got that fixed. Let's see if that done it. All right, he's getting it bolted up. So what? That was the problem.
That was the whole problem. We thought, man, this thing ain't gonna work.
We thought this is not a direct fit.
And then once we took that one out, we was able to see what was wrong.
Yeah,
and we couldn't really show because it took both of us
to hold it.
Yeah.
Because that one clip right there was being stubborn. So, well, look, that thing looks good in there, don't it? That fan will hide it though, except for the top part of it. You think?
Oh, you'll see this. It'll look good.
Yeah, I like it. So I guess what we're going to do next is what? Get this thing put in.
I'll put the radiator hoses on. We'll put the fan on first.
Yeah.
Which one?
Probably
radiator.
We should have put the fan on before we mounted this in.
I don't know because there's not much room between here. It'd have been hard.
Yeah, it would have been harder, wouldn't it?
So we'll probably put the bottom hose on first, and then the fan.
Yeah.
Then the top hose.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do it in layers, guys.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it, or you'll get yourself in a pickle, and then it'll be hard.
Yeah. Who likes pickles?
Not me.
I do.
I hate them.
All right, Hunter. This is becoming more and more, isn't it?
Yep.
So we're going to go ahead and just probably.
It was 1/2 inch.
We're going to probably go ahead and just change the thermostat while we're at it, because where all that stuff from the radiators in there.
We probably need to seriously flush out.
Yeah, we'll probably grab the water hose while we're at it and flush this thing out, won't we?
Yeah.
Before we put the thermostat in. So we'll get us a new thermostat. We'll probably get what, 160, you think?
Yeah.
160. So Hunter's going to go ahead and get that off so we can make sure that it's not like totally stuck, because that could have been a problem in the first place.
And we could have saved a lot of money.
No, we needed to upgrade that radiator after seeing that.
Yeah, I mean it needed it.
Yeah, so we're going to take this thing off real quick and we'll check it out, and we'll get back with you here in a second, because we got to get we're going to get new hoses, right?
Yeah, because this bottom, our hose we had won't work. So
yeah, so we're going to get new ones, and
we're going to try to get rid of the flacy hoses if we can.
Yeah,
we're trying to do what Mortski would do.
Yeah, so we're going to go check it out here in a second. We'll take you with us to O'Reilly's. We'll get a water hose and we'll flush this thing out. All right, Hunter's breaking it loose with the old school.
I don't like this way, but you gotta do it. You gotta do it.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Yeah.
So we're just going to upgrade this car all the way around. Man, it seems like ever since we've got it, all we've done is upgraded.
Hey, that's the fun part, though. That's when
that's part of hot rod.
That's when you become a hot rodder.
Working in out in the hot sun, it is hot today.
Yeah, but you know what's cooling me off?
What?
This shirt and hat.
Yeah, the hat. Look at that hat, guys.
Yeah, it's awesome.
PriceCustoms.com.
And it's a Richardson 112, highest quality you can get.
Yeah, like Puddin sells his hats are those, aren't they?
And Goon Squad has the same.
Goon Squad and all
We're
those
going
guys.
high quality for you guys.
Yeah, we're not playing around, guys. So check it out. Help us out. Buy something. These hats are really nice. I didn't know if I'd like them at first because I like the...
Because normally snapbacks don't fit your head, but that one does.
This one does, and it surprised me. And it's comfortable. I thought it wasn't going to be comfortable at first, but hey.
The other day I wore it all day long, and then I took it off, and I still thought I had it on my head. You can't even feel it. It's that nice.
Yeah, I like it because it lets the air through. Look at that. See, I'm trying to... I sound like a car salesman. So let's get back at this.
After the 10 years this will take to get off, we'll go.
Yeah, all right. I'm not going to sit here and watch you do this.
No.
That's how you persuade it to come off there.
That's nasty.
Oh, man. Yep.
I wonder if this thermostat's any good.
Well, the only way to know is put some boiling water and drop it in it. And if it opens, it's still good. But
we'll just get a new one.
I wouldn't even use that one. Would you,
no,
Donald?
And it is a, let me turn it. It's a, I can't tell what it is. Can't read it to the camera.
It is a 160. What does that say, Donald? Does that say 150?
Right on the tag.
Yeah.
Well, we're here at O'Reilly's. Hopefully we can find what we need. So let's get in here and go looking.
All right, guys. Well, we had a run. We got our hoses. We had to just find them because this conversion, you can't just go to a parts store and get it.
And say I need it for a 302 and a 66 Mustang.
Yeah, for an 80s 302.
Yeah.
So we got the gasket, a thermostat, some RTV, and the scraper.
But tell them how we found the hose.
We took those flex hoses because they were formed, and we just went back. They let us go in the back and just match it up
to whichever one was similar shape.
Yeah, so we went back here and we found like this one. Is that the way it was?
Yeah, it was like that, and it'll fit up.
It'll fit up just like that. And now we won't have flexi hoses anymore.
Morski would be proud.
He would be proud. So, guys, let's. I'm gonna bolt this back on so we can stick the water hose in it. We're gonna flush this block.
So we got the water hose here, so it's gonna be nasty.
Yeah. All right, now here's the fun part. We have the hose in there. I don't know what's gonna come out of this.
Call it some nastiness.
Where's going? It's not as bad.
Nah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, is it going toward the garage?
No, it's going down the driveway. But it is kind of going towards the garage too.
We're gonna have to like tell them to hold on a second. We'll get back.
Now that's already starting to clear up. We moved it out a little more. So you can look under there. It's not too bad.
No, it's getting better.
I think it's mainly all on the radiator.
Yeah, look, it's getting a lot better. Come over here. So we're just making sure that we flush this thing out. Yeah, the water's clearing it up.
And it's leaking where we don't have that tightened down all the way. The thermostat, because we got a new thermostat throw in there.
Yeah. We're going to let that run for a minute until that's not brown at all.
Yes.
So.
But it's already looking a million times better. We sprung a leak. That'd be bad if cars leaking like that.
All right, now look at this, guys. Now look how clear the water is now. So we flushed all that out. So
I thought that it would be a lot worse.
But that thermostat caught most of it, I'd say, because it was pretty gummed up
corroded.
right there.
We just went ahead and replaced it. I mean, it was $5. Why not replace it?
Yeah, it's $5. Replace it, flush the block. I mean,
which I'm glad we did that because I was wondering about how the block was.
Look how clean that is now. I would drink that water.
Do it. Tastes good.
Tastes like antifreeze. All right, guys, you gotta clean this off now.
Yeah.
This scraper ain't that good, is it? I might have to go get the one that we sharpened.
Maybe so.
Where
It's
did
gonna
this
take a
thing
little
come
bit.
from?
Loads. That's what you call the cobalt.
Oh, there
special.
it goes. You just gotta hold your mouth right. You know?
Yeah. You may hold this for you so you don't have to hold it.
I'm just gonna get the loose stuff off of my finger real quick. You could about peel it off. Look at that.
They didn't even have a gasket on it. They just used RTV.
You know, but we're gonna double protect it. We're gonna use
Gasket
RTV.
and RTV.
Yeah.
Basically, RTV is going to hold the gasket in place.
Yeah, that's basically what it's gonna do. My goodness. Look at that. They caked that on there, didn't they?
I mean, if you're just going to use it, you want to put a lot on there.
If you're gonna do it right. Soak it in there. Ow.
Ow.
Oh, well, we better stop filming this part before we cut ourselves.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we put that scraper away and just broke out the real scraper.
Utility knife's the best way to do it.
Yeah. It'll scrape it off. And,
The sun popped out for us, so we got some better lighting.
yeah, and it's really hot, though.
It's very hot.
But you know what keeps me cool?
That hat right there.
That hat. Yep.
So, PriceCustoms.com. If you want an amazing hat, amazing shirt, amazing decals, everything you want, all in one place. So check it out.
Get someone a gift for their birthday.
Or Christmas, early Christmas present.
Yeah, you know, Christmas in July is coming up.
That is true. So get
That's
you
what my
something.
wife says, anyways.
She just wants to watch movies.
All right, Hunter's putting just a thin coat on that side where we can get it to stick and stay in place. So make sure you put enough on there. You gotta rub it with your finger, even though it says it irritates skin.
Well, I have very kind of sensitive skin, so you'll have to do that.
I'll do it because I've done it a million times. It never bothered my skin. But you never know. People are different. Sensitive skin, yeah, it probably would bother your sensitive skin.
There you go.
All right, let's check this out.
Man, get that rubbed in. Your hands are so calloused and everything, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
So we'll get this put on and then we'll cut up those radiator hoses and put them on. I'm super excited about this thing.
Yeah, because at least it's going to be where we know it should be cooling.
Yes. That was our whole issue probably, the thermostat and radiator. That's
When he
okay.
sits his butt down.
Get stuck to it.
All right, guys, what we're doing is we're fitting up these hoses. This one is
Fits
probably
up
the
pretty
best
good.
one. We'll cut that back right there, fit it on there, make sure it fits. Then we'll put it back on and clamp everything. We got this on. We caked. Here's what we think of gaskets. We just threw it out because, I mean,
It wasn't
junk.
working.
So they didn't have a gasket on it, so we just caked on the
RTV?
the high heat RTV, and put it on there just
and
like
we'll
they did.
watch it, and if it starts to leak, well, then we'll fix
We'll
it.
do it again. But right, we got a little frustrated.
Yeah.
So it went
This
flying.
bottom one's gonna be a little harder.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I got two sides, but I mean, it's kind of pushed down right now.
I think you're gonna have
and
to
I
cut
need to
it
twist
some.
it some. I might have to cut it some up here,
To put that bin on
or I could do it like this,
right like that.
right like that, and cut it like right here.
Yeah, there we go.
You think that'd do it? I'll do.
I think so.
Let's put it on here and see. Oh yeah, yeah. Just
Hey, this
like,
is gonna be way better than before.
yeah. So we need to cut it at this paper
Let's do
first because we might cut it twice.
it. I'd rather have too much and then cut it down instead of not enough.
Yes, me too. All right, well, we're going to cut this probably at this paper, you think, Hunter?
Yeah.
And that should go on there perfectly. So I'll take it back off, make it a little bit easier. This knife worked better than my utility knife.
Just don't cut yourself. That's all I ask. So we don't need to be going to the hospital.
We've had too much of that here lately.
Yes, we have. That's all we'll say about that.
Yeah, that's all we'll say.
That is a sharp knife here. Let me grab this, or not.
Not. But I think I'm going to use this one right here.
Do you like the twist ones?
It's prettier.
Yeah, but I think these are better. So
Okay.
someone can't walk by and untwist it.
Yeah, if they open their hood and get
When you're
in
at a
there.
car show?
Yeah.
I'm not saying they would, but because they
never
most
know.
likely would not.
But you never know.
It'd be easier to put the other one on first, I think.
I don't even know how you had it.
Like that.
Oh yeah, that looks a lot better.
We're gonna have to cut a little more off that.
Where at?
Up top to get that. You see that little kink in the front? Is that a kink there?
No.
Or is that the way
that's the bend.
Right here.
Right here?
Yeah.
No, that's the bend.
Okay.
And it's over the. It's perfect.
That one was like almost made for this thing.
Yeah, that one we had to put the wire in it so it won't collapse.
But I mean, it still looks good.
Yeah.
Way better than the flexi hoses.
Yeah,
Looks like we know what we're doing.
This was a little more, almost like it could collapse.
It looks like we know what we're doing now.
Yeah, kind of.
What 3 years have made a difference?
Yeah. I mean, why did we do the flexi hoses anyways?
Well,
I think that we went and looked and
they didn't have any at that moment that matched.
Oh yeah, because the time it was.
Yeah.
At that point.
Yeah, it was at a difficult time.
So we just decided to
go flexi hose, but we finally listened to Mortsky and got a regular hose.
Yeah.
Because you know that flexi hose is just no good. So I mean, after this we just got to throw the fan on.
Yeah, put the fan in, and I got the temperature thing in there.
And then that might be it for tonight. And we might try to come back tomorrow and maybe start this thing up.
Yeah.
Just to get some coolant running through it so we can fill it up.
That's right.
Because we can't just put it in cold. You need it running until it circulates through the block.
Yeah, and we want to make sure this thing does not overheat.
Yes, and then here soon we're wanting to adjust on that starter a little bit.
Or yeah,
shim it.
Shim it. We're going to shim the starter. Oh, that's on there good, dude.
That looks good.
That looks a lot better than those flexi hoses. Now I guess we just get this fan put in, and
that'll be it for today.
Well, we might put some coolant in it.
Just in the radiator.
Yeah, see it. Make sure there's no leaks right there.
And then after that, probably come back tomorrow and try to start this thing up.
Yeah. So let's get it. All right, guys. No, we're no longer going to have an electric fan, so we're going to have to go to
mechanical. And luckily we had one. We just need the spacer.
Yeah, we just got to go pick up a spacer real quick.
We got the hoses on.
2 inch.
Probably 2 inch would be better.
That'd get us closer, and we'll unhook this and use this on his.
It'll
truck.
reduce the horsepower, but it's okay.
I mean, we're not trying to hot rod this thing.
Well, the thing is, it already spins out like crazy. So if we reduce it a little bit, it honestly might help us out.
Yeah. So what we need to do is go find a.
And then one thing is, we don't have to worry about the fan not ever spinning. We could take that switch out and everything, and it'll always be spinning.
Yeah, so we'll. Oh man, we put a switch in there.
I know.
Well, it'll be all for your truck then.
Yeah.
So.
One good thing is you can reuse parts on different things. Like this has been sitting on the shelf for my truck.
And that's a good heavy duty one.
I know.
So and it says this toward engine.
Yep. And I went to the Chevy just to make sure, because if we couldn't remember, we didn't read it yet.
Yeah. And so, but look, I mean, it's going to look cool in here.
Yeah, I just wish it was. We might have to do some custom clearing on some stuff.
It don't look like it. I
mean,
mean,
that battery tray is the only thing.
No, it's not going to be. We're going to have like 1/2 inch from
that bottom
inch
radiator
from the hoses and 1/2 inch from that.
Well, when it goes up, will it hit a battery?
No.
We'll have to see once we get it bolted on, honestly.
Yeah.
So
and
if
it does, we can cut the battery.
Yeah, just cut the back, or just or relocate the battery into the trunk.
Yeah, you never know.
That's the stuff you don't want to do.
See, guys, this is turning into a little more of a project than what we thought. We thought, man, we can slap this in and out. And
well, it direct bolt on, but we didn't know
the
it was shorter where this fan would not work, or it would be quick and easy.
Yeah, see, well, this is so much thicker up here.
Oh, it's
it
a
comes out.
2-core.
If you look at that, that's flush with it all the way
that's
up.
the difference.
Yeah, so I think this will take care of the problem. So, and it'll be shiny in there.
Now we got to push the Mustang back in and go back to O'Reilly's.
So let's do that.
Big shout out to O'Reilly's, having everything we need today.
Second time today. We keep them busy.
Hey.
I thank goodness we live 2 minutes away.
Helps us out.
Yeah, O'Reilly's, if you know that we love y'all, so sponsor
hit us up, yeah. So we always use O'Reilly's.
We spend the money here, so you might as well just let us talk about you.
Because we like O'Reilly's. So let's get back to the shop.
Well, we're going to have to move this thing back out for the 3rd time.
Yeah.
So, and we're losing daylight, so we got to hurry. So hurry, get in there, boy. Tell me when you're ready. I'm gonna go right there. Alright guys, what we gotta do is take this off and use the spacer, make sure we got an inch of clearance. I think we'll be good, so let's get to work.
Well, we're getting this taken off. The wind's picking up because the storm's rolling in.
We gotta get this done or we're gonna lose the shop.
I know.
I guess, how long are these things?
Do we need to let some tension off of that?
No.
Or just it'll be fine?
I mean, it'll work or it'll blow off air.
I mean, if it blows off there, we'll fix it. It'll work or it won't. That's what I was saying.
I mean, we have been going at this thing like this all day.
It's like we do one thing, mess up, we gotta do another thing. But it's all good because
that's how
everything's
you do it.
good.
And then we gotta undo all this wiring, but we will not do that today.
It'd be nice. The radiator wasn't on while doing this.
Well, we didn't know.
Yeah, well, and it would be hard to put the radiator in after. So either way, it's just gonna be a tight fit.
I mean, it's part of it, you know.
I think those were working loose. We gotta torque those down more.
Yeah, I will give it all the torque. I promise you.
We'll get a torque wrench out if we have to.
There ain't no torque. Yeah, I can torque it. 500 pounds.
Alright. So we're gonna get this out, and hopefully that belt don't shoot off here.
All right, guys. Well, we spent like 30 minutes trying to do this, and what we come to the conclusion that this isn't as big as that. So I'm gonna take it up to the garage
and waller
that out where it will just slide right on to that right there. So we will not be able to do this tonight.
You can tell where we hit that fan, that radiator. Look at the fins.
Yeah, just rubbed them. We'll have
with my hand and everything.
Yeah, it's tight, guys. It's tight little area. So we're gonna have to go up there and modify this, and then we'll get back on this tomorrow because it's getting late. Storm's about to move in. We're hungry.
We haven't ate yet.
We hadn't even ate, and we gotta get the Mustang back in, and we'll bring it back out for the 4th time. So let's get out of here.
See you guys tomorrow.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna clean this up a little bit.
We're back here today.
Yeah, we're back, and we're gotta race against a bad storm supposed to be on its way. We're gonna race against that and try to get this done before the storm ends. Yeah, at least get all this and the water in it and stuff. Might not be able to get it running today. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what all we can get into. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up here and grab some sandpaper because I think I might be able to just sand on that hair because it's just like got some corrosion. Because I can get it on there now so far. See?
Yeah.
And clean that up a little bit. Let me wiggle it back off here. Because I think
but we took the pulley off.
Yeah, I took the pulley off so we can get it right. So what I need to do now is go up there and get some sandpaper and go over that real quick. Or you think I should take that Dremel and
I doubt you can get the Dremel in there.
I mean, and do it on that.
Oh, we just did on that. It'd work.
Yeah. So let me get down here and get it.
So we got our Dremel with some sandpaper.
Good sandpaper. That's probably all it took.
I mean, that might be enough right there.
Not quite. Well, hair more, you think?
Probably so. So we're gonna keep sanding on this till we can get it right.
All right. Well, we got the spacer to go on and fit now.
Now we just
got to try to do one at a time, I guess.
Yeah,
we're gonna have to do this all over again.
This is the part we worked on for 30 minutes and couldn't get it, but now that's all the way back.
Yeah, we couldn't get it all the way back. It did not. We just had to get a little persuasion. I think it just had a bunch of junk on it. Let me get down here where I can see what's going on. If you can just get one started.
Would be nice.
That's the hard part, though. Get one started.
Hard part is getting it to feed in.
Yeah, that is the hard part. Like, if my hands could help you. Hey, I wonder if I can go underneath and do it.
I just gotta take my Apple Watch off.
Yeah, because it's in the way. Watches always get in the way when you're working on a car.
Yeah, but it also comes in handy. We figured that out.
Oh yeah, when we was needing to see under something.
Mm-hmm. You can hold that there.
I'll try my best.
Try to film.
That's the hard part. Dropped one.
Well, probably gonna take both of us doing this.
So am I gonna have to?
You'll probably stop so we can get it.
All right. All right, guys. We're just gonna back up and punt. we put the radiator in when we thought we was using this. Now we're going mechanical. We're just going to have to pull the radiator back out, put the fan on, then put the radiator back in. Just do it right, you know.
It's just annoying to have to redo stuff.
But that's part of working on hot rods. So let's get this radiator pulled back out, get the fan put on. That way we can use impact.
Yeah.
And get it on there, and then we can go.
Well, not impact, electric ratchet.
Yeah, ratchet. All right, let's do it. Alright guys, I had to break out the cut resistant Milwaukee's.
And I had to break out the 1/2-inch ratchet.
Well, I had to hold that fan while he tightened that down. So we finally, that thing is on there, son.
It's solid. It was so much easier once you took off the
radiator.
I mean,
sometimes you just gotta do it right.
Well, we plan on using the electric fan, so
yeah. So what we need to do before we put the radiator in is unhook that fan.
Might as well get it out of the way before the radiator's in our way.
Yeah, so let's get to work on that and then we'll get back with you. Alright, there's that wire.
Getting all of our wiring out of here.
Alright, is this the ground? Alright, we'll probably just cut this ground because we can use it for something else, and we'll put like something on it, you know what I'm saying?
So we know what it is.
Yeah.
So the blue wire is disconnected or hot.
Yeah, blue wire, the hot's undone.
Get it out from underneath everything.
Where's my straight
They're
cutters?
right behind you. We'll cut this ground.
Cut this ground, then we'll throw some electrical tape on the end of it, which it don't matter, it's a ground.
But still, you don't want it to hit anything else.
Yeah, so now the fan, is out of the way.
Is out.
That's a good fan.
That'll be good for my truck.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what's nice about having multiple builds going on. You can reuse parts that you take off one, use it on the other.
So now this goes to what? This goes in the car.
To that switch.
Yeah, to that switch. So I'll just go ahead and do that. And we need to
wrap that up in tape and just zip tie it away.
Well, no, I need to go take it off that switch and find the red wire that's coming off that switch. Just unhook it and then unhook it here and just be done with it. Then we'll unbolt this and take it out of the car.
Yeah, because that's just our thermostat, ain't it?
Yeah, all that is just this.
For the fan to kick on.
Yeah.
So we won't need that, but we'll reuse that.
Yeah, on your truck.
Yep.
So let's get whatever size this is and get it off there.
It's on loose, I think.
It's on tighten.
Oh, well, I forgot I turned it. What do we use? Just self-tappers?
No. Those aren't self-tappers. They're metal screws, but they're not self-tappers.
I don't remember what we used.
See, self-tappers have that self-tapping thing.
Yeah. Is this hooked to anything? Or
We just need to make sure we don't bend it too
there
bad.
we go.
I'm going to go get one of those totes here in a second. We'll store all this in it and label it for your truck.
Yes, fan for the truck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that looks good too. It's cleaning this area up. You know, all that random thing sitting there.
Yeah.
Make it easier for sitting the battery in.
Yeah, so I guess I'll go inside and unhook that switch and we'll pull and find which hot it is coming out here. All right, guys, well, we got the fan in, the wires, the electric fan unhooked, all the wires unhooked. I still got to tape this up. That's absolutely going to nothing now. but we tightened up our belt. It's really tight now.
Yep, it's good.
And
it's not too tight. It's what it needs to be.
Right. So we can always loosen it.
Now we gotta put the radiator in.
Now we gotta get the radiator in. Now it's gonna be a little harder getting the radiator in.
Hey, it don't matter. Everywhere you go is a little harder, but it don't matter. You just gotta keep on going.
Yeah. Alright guys, we got it in here finally.
Hey, it looks good now.
We got the hoses hooked up.
Putting the radiator in this time was so easy.
So much easier.
It's
We
the
should
third time.
Like we said, we thought the electric fan would work. If we knew that, we'd done it while it was out.
And it'd have been a lot easier.
It'd have been a lot easier. This thing's ready to go. Keep it cool.
Now we're gonna put some water in it to see if we have any leaks before we throw coolant in.
Yeah, I might fill it up with water.
That's what it will do.
And then let it run for a minute, and then
drain it.
Then drain it and put coolant in it.
Because we don't want to waste coolant because it's expensive.
Yeah. So let's get to it. Why did it do that? All right, guys, we got the fan. The fan's working. Check it out. So we got everything back together.
It's not running right. We gotta get the time back up.
We gotta get that timing right. But hey, we got that part fixed. The cooling system is fixed now.
All it took was a little starter fluid to get in the car. Just get the gas going.
Yeah, just gotta get,
we gotta get it in time.
We gotta time it. It backfires to that carburetor, so it's a little probably high.
I think it's too far advanced.
Yeah. So hey, go ahead and cut it off and. Hang on. We don't want it to get too hot back here, so we push it back in. But
that worked out good.
Hey, we got it fixed. Look at that. Come here and just look at how good that looks.
So nothing was hitting the fan?
No, nothing. It ran good.
Good.
It's perfect. I mean, it's like it was meant for it. We need to get a cap for that.
Oh, the vacuum cap?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm just glad it started up so easy.
Yeah, me too. I can't see where I'm at. There we go.
There it goes.
Man, how does that look though?
It looks good if you'll turn it forward. The Edelbrock. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good.
Aluminum radiator now.
This car's coming together.
We got all that wires and stuff out of here.
Yeah.
Let's disconnect her. Oh man, I really squeezed that on there. Let's quick connect.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's coming together now.
So,
all we got to do is get it timed. That's it. So, guys, anyone can do this right here, can't they?
Yes.
I mean, anyone. How do you think that looks?
That looks so good.
We got a new cap. We got to get a little hose. Probably get that over to I'd love to get a little reservoir. But it's just things you'd like to do, guys. Guys, make sure you check out our merch, our new hats. These are pretty tough. Our shirts, our stickers, our decals.
Anyone can do this thing.
Anyone can. Because, guys, it don't cost a bit more to dream big than it does little.
And I'll dream big.
Because I serve a big God. So, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and get all your friends to watch. So, guys, thanks for watching.
Peace.